And with me today, I have a very important guest, Olayinka, a dental technician who will be taking us through on how we should manage our teeth. Actually educate us on how we should maintain the teeth, how we should keep it, you know.
Everybody needs to see the dentist at least 6 months in a year. That's like twice in a year.
You saw we're listening to 6 months. You said 6
yes,
months.
Every six months.
So twice a year.
Yes, twice a year.
Okay, what about young people like who have been smoking for, let's say, 5 years, and you know, and there are a lot of people who have been into herb taking. Like then for some people, coffee to also stain teeth. I hope you're aware. There's some food that actually yes. And so, do you think such teeth can still be made white, can be clean, even if they when they visit you?
Yes, that's why we have scaling and polishing.
Okay.
So that scaling and polishing is to remove all the yellowish or brownish color that you have on your teeth.
Hi everyone, welcome to another interesting episode today. And today we'll be talking about why some teeth looks horrible. Actually, our dents are looking ugly. Would I say the word black? But so, and with me today, I have a very important guest, Olayinka, a dental technician who will be taking us through on how we should manage our teeth and the important things we need to do about our teeth to make it to stay healthy and feel confident even when we smile out there. So hi, Olayinka, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you, I'm very fine.
Yeah, it was nice. You know, they told me about the work you've done, and I actually saw some of the teeth before and after. They were scary. The one you remember the one I showed you?
Yeah.
It was really looking horrible. So I'd like you to take us through, because in this part of, not just this part of the world, some people have this mentality that why do I need to visit a dentist? I brush my teeth regularly in the morning, and I do after you know, dinner time. The last thing I do is to do another brush before I go to sleep. So why exactly do I need to visit a dentist? And I tell them, I try to convince people, but you know, it's good that we have you here to actually educate us on how we should maintain this teeth, how we should keep it, you know, what we need to eat, what those things that actually destroy it, so that when we smile out there, we can feel confident and, you know, without having to close our mouths doing it, we can laugh and be confident that, oh, I'm shining with the white teeth. So tell us more about
all right, thanks for having me. You know, they say, oh, our health, we should take care of our health. That's the same way we need to take care of our oral health, because oral health is the gateway to the body. If you don't take care of your teeth, that means you are damaging your overall health. Yeah, as well. So now, everybody needs to see the dentist at least 6 months in a year. That's like twice in a year. You saw
we're listening to 6 months. You said 6 months.
Yes, every six months.
So twice a year.
Yes, twice a year. So you see your doctor, your dentist, they examine your teeth. If you have anything, they'll let you know. So that's it.
Okay. So I want to know, is it possible for us to actually maintain, can our teeth be white?
So when you're like 50, you don't expect your teeth to be still white as it is when you were still young. So it tends to.
Okay, what about young people like who have been smoking for, let's say, 5 years, and you know, and there are a lot of people who have been into herb taking. Like then for some people, coffee to also stain teeth. I hope you're aware. There's some food that actually yes. And so, do you think such teeth can still be made white, can be clean, even if they when they visit you?
Yes, that's why we have scaling and polishing.
Okay.
So that scaling and polishing is to remove all the yellowish or brownish color that you have on your teeth. So that's if the teeth stain is extrinsic, because we have two types of teeth stain. We have intrinsic, we have extrinsic. The intrinsic is from the inside, like people with tetracycline teeth, people that
when you say tetracycline, can you Elaborate on that.
Those tetracycline teeth is the one you see maybe when they were still in their mother's womb.
Okay.
Maybe their mother take one medication that caused.
Oh, really?
Or when they are still growing, when their teeth is developing, they took one certain medication like tetracycline. People don't even prescribe tetracycline. Yes. So if they take that medication, it might affect the color of their teeth.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's intrinsic. The extrinsic one is when you take, maybe you eat, you don't brush daily. Yes, you don't floss, you don't visit your dental personnel.
Okay.
So that is when you have those things, and it can be removed by doing scaling.
I think a lot of us fall under that category. Of course. A lot of us that we don't visit, and not even what things are saying globally now. That people are thinking of how to feed first, how to pay fees, and and a lot of things. So before they consider, going to pay a dentist.
Like
so that's why it's very important for people to know that, in as much as your teeth, like you said, is part of your total wellness.
Yes.
So if your teeth is affected, it affects your body.
Yeah.
So when people have bad breath, can we associate with the teeth as well?
Of course.
Because there's some people that they have this, when they speak, you can perceive the hurtful, I would say hurtful aroma. So are we going to link that with the teeth condition, the bad teeth condition?
Yes. The major problem that causes that is some people don't have personal hygiene. I expected to brush our teeth twice. First thing before your breakfast.
Before breakfast?
Yes. And last thing when you're going to bed, after your dinner. You don't snack on anything after you brush your teeth.
So if you brush after breakfast, what is it?
The ideal thing, what they teach us is brush before breakfast. That's the ideal thing.
That's the ideal thing to do. Why? Because because of the bacteria that might be there due to the meal you've taken previously.
Some people, when they sleep, they open their mouth like this to be. So definitely the plaque will build up.
Wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
So it's better you brush before breakfast. And you brush after dinner. So
after you had your brush
at
night, and you just realize that maybe you find it difficult to sleep, you feel like snacking up, you still need to go back to brush again, or you just rinse your mouth.
In that case, you can just rinse your mouth with mouthwash. You have like this clothes, you didn't mouthwash. You can just rinse up. Then you take care, you sleep.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So now, taking us back to what you said about intrinsic and extrinsic, dental health. I wanted to know if somebody decide that you want to maybe somebody who has a dented or a kind of decayed teeth and wants to work on it. What's your advice for such people? Where can they go to? What can they do to it to make it, to refine it and make it white again?
For the extrinsic or the intrinsic?
For the extrinsic, I believe that's the most common one.
Yes, it's the most common. To see a dentist.
To see a dentist, okay.
First of all, do the scaling and polishing to scale out all the calculus, all the plaque. Yeah.
And it will be white again.
Yes, it will be white.
So this is my own teeth now, for instance. If I decide to clean it up,
it will be whiter than
it will be whiter than
bring out the natural color you have.
So
it's not like bleaching. We have bleaching.
Okay.
Yeah. So bleaching is the one they use to whiten teeth that are very obvious. You say that this teeth is white. That one is.
Are there side effects too?
Not really.
People say when you bleach your skin, there are side effects to it. Does it apply to?
When you bleach your skin, you have to be maintaining it. Use cream.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with the whitening. If you're whitening your teeth, every 3 months you have to be going back.
Wow, that's a lot too.
Yes.
Because
it's better you keep your natural teeth.
Okay. But when they come to do the one-off thing, like twice in a year, it's a good one, right? It's a good way to start. Yeah. Okay, now I want to, considering the Nigerian present situation, not just Nigerian present situation, the whole global thing. I know in Europe it's part of a lifestyle for them. They do have insurance that takes care of that. But in this part of the world, it's not everyone who is, you know, who is earning salary. Some people are self-employed, and some people don't even have a job. How do you advise such people? How can they? Because for those that are even working, some of them are ignorant. There's an insurance for that, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
So some don't even bother going. So it means the money your company is paying is
a waste.
Is a waste, exactly. And it's being deducted from their salary, from very correct.
Yeah.
So I want you to advise such people that why they need to, aside the fact that we are not even looking at the wasted aspect of it, we are looking at the fact that why they need to make use of that, because we also have people who don't even have such advantage. They're not working, they don't have any, and such people also advise, how do you think they should plan? Are they supposed to save towards it, or what do they do so that they can actually be able to, you know, do this? To assess their dental health. Yeah.
The main thing is try and brush your mouth daily. Use a fluoride toothpaste.
What is a fluoride toothpaste?
A toothpaste that contains fluoride. You can read the ingredients. You see that there is fluoride. That's the key ingredients in toothpaste. So make sure you use a fluoride toothpaste. If you can't afford, there is general hospital. There are this hospital that are still cheaper than private hospital. Try and visit a dental clinic, no matter what. Try and go. If you are going to save for it, fine. But try and make sure you go, because this is our heads we are talking about. Yeah.
So I wanted to know, in the area of the intrinsic dental issues, is there a solution for those kind of people? Maybe as a result of the medication they've taken. This applies to very young kids who actually grew up like that. Maybe as a result of the medication their parents took, maybe during pregnancy or even after pregnancy. And some were actually born that way. First and foremost, is it a bad thing to have colored teeth? And are there solutions for such kids who were born that way? Is it possible that their teeth will be whitened again?
Yeah, it's possible, but it's very difficult. One, that kids, if it's like maybe before get to age 6, you know, the baby will still re-erupt another teeth. That means another teeth will still grow.
So, the adult teeth.
Yeah, the adult teeth. All those ones, they will still grow if the baby stops the medication that is causing the discoloration. It might.
Okay.
No color again.
So it's a 50-50 thing.
Yeah, it might grow normal teeth, the white teeth. But if it's not a bad thing to have a brown teeth. But if you're not confident with it, if you are not okay with it, you can go for veneer. But veneer is actually quite expensive. So you can Google the price. It's quite if you want white teeth. But if you do whitening, it will still show effect, but small effects. If you do whitening procedure on the teeth, it's just small. It's not sure very well. But it's natural. You should be proud of it. Some people have it. It's not bad. If it's not smelly and you are taking care of it, so it's not bad to have that.
Good breath is actually the most important thing. Okay. So I want to just give us a brief general overview of how we should take care of our health in just 1 minute. And give us what advice would you give to our viewers?
Okay, so everybody should brush their teeth, like I said before. Brush your teeth before breakfast and last thing at night when you're going to bed after your dinner. Then make sure you see your dentist every 6 months, at least every 6 months. Make sure you see your dentist. Then you can see your medical doctor too, because our heads, you need to take care of our heads. As you see your dentist, make sure you see your medical doctor too.
But finally, before we go, I'd like to know, this is to our viewers rather, are there specific food that we should take or we shouldn't take as regards the teeth? Because growing up, they tell us those things that, don't chew gum. Chew gum will damage your teeth. Don't take this one. Don't take that.
Don't chew gum. All this sugary gum. Don't chew it. If you want to chew chewing gum, you can chew all this zero sugar chewing gum. All this, like I don't want to mention names. They are better chewing gums. When you see them at the mall, you see them. Don't take any sugary chewing gum. Then don't take chocolates. Chocolate is bad. Even if you are going to take chocolate, take it in between meal. Like when you want to eat, before you eat, take chocolate. When you eat, it will wash it away. So take it in between meal and make sure you're brushing your teeth regularly.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Olayinka, for joining the show today. We have come to the end of today's show. Now I'm looking forward to actually seeing my teeth. So you can see the teeth now. So before and after. So after you do a good job. So also, if you want to make it whiter, or maybe there's one company or the other, you like to speak with her individually, we're going to drop the phone number on below the comment session. So don't hesitate to give a shout out to her. I'm sure she's willing to know her. Our money is not too expensive, I'm very sure. Not too expensive, affordable. So we've come to the end of today's show. Until we bring you another interesting topic, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and drop a comment below. Until we see you again, stay blessed, take care, and bye-bye.